Welcome to Rowdy Rants. Thank you for coming. For anybody that's a returning viewer, thank you for coming back again. Going to be talking about something I typically avoid, mainly because it's a subject I don't like. I'm going to be talking about climate change. And when you talk about climate change, there's a lot of different and heated views about it, especially with all this mess they've got going in DC about the Green New Deal. My thoughts are not the same as most. I agree the climate's changing. Now I want to preface what I'm saying here. I'm not an authority on this. I'm well read on subjects, but I'm not an authority. So your mileage might vary by what I say. The climate's always been changing. The climate's changed since the earth formed. We might have 100, 200 years of credible weather data on hand. However, if you look more carefully, what you'll see is that we have thousands of years of history from which we can extract a lot of data. A great deal of data. And that's not done, which makes no sense to me. Do I think that we are in for a catastrophic future? I don't know. I suspect that the earth will continue and life will continue here. I suspect that mitigation efforts, grandiose or otherwise, I don't see the point in that kind of thing. This whole Green New Deal, $6 trillion, $9 trillion going into it. What they're talking about doesn't make any sense. It's not that I'm against alternative fuels or alternative sources of energy, but what they're not doing is the keynote for me. What they're not doing is looking at mitigating the impact of climate change. If the climate's changing, and it's going to continue to change regardless of what we do for a certain length of time, because we're already past a tipping point, or we're reaching that area and there's no way we can slow it down, we should actually be looking at mitigating that impact on our coastlines, because when the waters do start rising, or if they are already rising and they continue to rise, however you want to say it, and you wind up with 50 miles of coast around the world going underwater, we have wasted trillions of dollars building an industry that is going to occupy the coastlines to a great degree. It makes no sense. We're not planning logically. Logically speaking, if we are looking at an environmental disaster, a climate disaster, we should be planning to mitigate that damage. Which means, it doesn't mean don't do a Green New Deal, which I think is silly, but yeah, you can go ahead and do the Green New Deal. Focus on alternative power and renewables. But doing it on a coast that you say is not going to be there in 20 years is stupid. So either what their plans are totally unthought out, or they're bullshit. There's no other way of looking at this. It doesn't work any other way. Either climate change is a thing or it's not. Well, yeah, climate change is a thing. We need the Green New Deal. Okay, we're going to go forward with the Green New Deal, but you're going to put industry on the coastlines, because that's where most of your major industry winds up, is on the coastlines, with easy access to the shipping ports, easy access to resources. and it's wasted effort. These are things that make no sense. So until you start seeing the whole body treatment, where they're looking at mitigation, they're looking at change, they're looking at growth in renewables, and they're bringing it all together, it's all bullshit. At best, it's piecemeal. And at worst, it's a complete waste. That's it. That's all I got to say on the topic. Like I said, it's a subject I don't like for those reasons. They want to yell climate change, the planet's warming up, it's getting more violent weather. And then they want to go ahead and develop tons and tons of industry in places that are going to be uninhabitable according to them. It's stupidity on its face. I'm Rowdy. That's my rant. Thank you for coming. You have a great day.